Hey guys, tonight's movie review is for Magic Mike XXL, starring Channing Tatum, Joe Manganiello, and Amber Heard. A little bit about this movie. This is the sequel to Magic Mike. When the movie begins, you see Mike has continued on with his found wood, found supplies furniture company, and he's doing pretty well for himself. He has one employee, but he's still struggling to really make a name and a storefront for himself. And near the beginning of the movie, Tarzan, one of his old male entertainer buddies, calls him and he rushes to see what it is that they need and finds out that the gang is getting back together to have one last ride from Miami to South Carolina to a male entertainment convention that is held every year. And they try to convince Mike to go. At first he's like, no. Truck gets ready to leave and Mike decides, yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and go on this last ride. And from there, it's basically a road trip comedy guy buddy kind of movie. They're in this food truck on the way there and kind of run into all sorts of mishaps along the way, meeting girls along the way, getting into trouble along the way to the convention. That's kind of what this movie's storyline is. Now, the movie itself, I will say I was not a fan of the first movie. I really didn't enjoy it at all. I really didn't like the story. I thought the writing was not great. I found the movie to be really boring. The acting, especially the lead girl in the first film, I thought was terrible. And I didn't think that the really dramatic scenes blended very well with the dancing scenes. It almost seemed like two different movies. It just didn't flow well together at all. That being said, this review's for Magic Mike XXL. And this movie, I was really surprised. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the story. I mean, there wasn't a lot of a story. This movie was definitely more fun than the last one. It had a sense of fun. There were some dramatic issues. There's still, everyday things going on with these characters. It's not always sunshine and lollipops, but the writing was better. The acting was better. The dancing definitely meshed in better to me with the storyline and the writing in this movie. There was a lot more dancing in this movie, and of course it was really splashy and over the top and fun to watch, especially for the ladies. You've got lots of guys, nice looking guys with shirts off, all sorts of clothes off. So for the people, if that's why they're going to enjoy it. For people who actually want a good story, I think you're going to enjoy it. I think Amber Heard was the love interest in this one, although that wasn't as big of a piece of the movie as it was in the first one. I thought she was a much better actress than the woman from the first movie. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, surprisingly enough. I thought that it was just a lot of fun. It just was a movie, you go, you sit down, you're just laughing and enjoying yourself the whole time. And for that reason, I would give this movie a B. Besides, I haven't talked about this, but the cinematography, which was also good, I thought, in the first one, continued. It had the same feel, the same dynamics as far as what you were seeing in the first movie and in this one, but I think it had that along with better storytelling and it was just a more cohesive film in general. So I would say you definitely want to see it in the theater. I think it's a fun experience, especially if you're in theater full of people. There are people shouting, catcalling, all that kind of stuff, but that made it even more fun. It made you part of the experience, and I think that's so cool. That's not something you experience a lot in the movies, but I think that's why people make movies. You want to be part of the experience, and you were in this movie. I just thought it was a great time. Go see it. It's a B. That's all I've got for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, And I want to know, if you have seen this one, what do you think? Did you like it better than the first one? Were you a fan of the first one? Just let me know. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. And if you enjoyed this and would like to see more, I would super appreciate it if you would subscribe below and check out more of my videos too. And I will see you guys soon. I hope you guys have a great and safe and fun 4th. Bye.